Hello, everyone, and welcome to my informative industry presentation. My name is Luis Perez, and I want to start off with a simple question. Do you like video games? If so, do you recall your first video game experience? I do, and I remember it being one of the most engaging experiences of my life. Yep, those were the good old times. Of course, it's been more than 3 decades that games began to undergo radical changes from the 8-bit to new 3D graphics. But have you ever wondered how is it possible to bring such realism to your TV screen? Uh, where do we draw a line between movies and games? As you probably know, games work in real time. This means that games need to run countless of frames per second in order to provide a player a seamless experience as opposed to movies where every frame is rendered for a specific shot. Can you imagine moving your character and wait 2 hours for the game to render? Not very engaging, right? With today's improvement in technology, video games have been able to take advantages in fields by bringing realism to our living rooms. But here's the interesting thing. Thanks to the improvement in technology, other disciplines have started to adopt this new technology in order to improve the way they present their projects. I mean, who wouldn't, right? After all, we love visuals in our presentations, especially if it'll help sell the idea. Take, for instance, architects. I can tell you by experience that architects love to show their designs to potential clients, but until now it was a bit difficult to do so. And it all falls in the realm of real-time render. Nowadays, it is possible for an architect to show a full walkthrough of a client's house in real time, giving them visual insights on their future homes. And I had to admit, I felt like a kid on Christmas when I started using my first game engine. It was amazing. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with video games? That's exactly my point. It really doesn't. It has to do with the way the industry has been adapting to accommodate multiple disciplines by providing the tools necessary for 3D exploration besides video games. At the time when I worked as an interior designer, technology was in the process of improving, but it was still impossible to represent an accurate visual representation of a client's house. And it was really hard to walk them through it as if it was already built. Today, with the next-gen consoles hitting market and game developers working on more realistic games and graphics, architects and other professionals in other industries have adopted these new tools to explore infinite possibilities in the realm of real-time rendering. Since the entertainment industry has been changing for quite some time, developers and game designers have widened their scope to accommodate other disciplines besides game developers. In some of the articles that I researched, one of them is called Architectural Visualization. The author talks about Luigi Russo, an architect from Italy that created a walkthrough of a house so that clients could navigate inside that house. And he was using Unreal Development Kit, which is a game engine currently in the industry. In his interview, Russo said that in architecture it's very, very important to give clients the most realistic representation of the project. And of course, there are physical limitations when it comes to showing models. And it's really hard to rotate those models in real life because you cannot see inside of them. But thanks to this new technology, this architect was able to give a complete walkthrough of this house to their potential clients. For my next research article, this one is called Seeing Change in Time, Video Games to Teach About Temporal Changes in Scientific Phenomena. This is another example where a group of scientists basically use a game engine in order to analyze the importance of viruses and how those viruses react in real time. For example, the article explains about the behavior of viruses and how through real-time interaction and simulation, they were able to identify different situations based on the interaction of the virus inside the game. With this article, we can see how other disciplines have adopted this new technology to accommodate it to their specific disciplines. As I mentioned before, game engines have been used for many purposes besides video games. Until now, this new technology has given user-friendly tools to non-game developers, making these engines exceptional visualization tools as well as interesting tools for different studies in the different fields. These engines have made a remarkable approach in implementing multiple users, especially outside of the gamers community. Can you imagine going to the doctor and having a full scan of your body in real time? That would be really cool. So the next time that you think of making your next presentation or whatever your mind can come up with, just make it real time. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and this is Luis Perez, and I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you.